Honestly, guys, I don't even know why I didn't put my mask on. Hold on 1 second. That was stupid. But if you guys remember, we did this one and that one. Today, guys, we're going to be doing another roof. This one's a tile roof. I think it's 2,400 square feet, something like that. I know I've already done 1 or 2 of these models. This is the bigger one. It's not a 2-story, thank God. I don't really like the 2 stories that much. They pay a little better, but they could be a nightmare. Anyways, we had a ton of rain yesterday. We just got done when we left Celebration, and right when we got back over here, it dumped. Caught us in the rain. I got everything wet. I hate that. So hopefully everything works today. It's good for the pre-wetting. We're not going to have to go as crazy on the pre-wet. Still the same amount of post and the same amount of during. But as far as like pre, it's going to be... It's a lot better because, guys, I'm telling you, this one doesn't have gutters either. I don't get a lot with gutters anymore, but my confidence level's high. I've done enough. I know what I can do. I know what to do to prevent burning plants and grass. Sometimes there's going to be a little bit of stuff, and then there's sometimes those plants are just going to be super fragile, and you will have to cover them. But that's where being in landscaping all my life comes into play. I know the ones that are dangerous to be around. I know the ones that are expensive. I also know where to go get all these things wholesale, so that'll help if I ever do screw up, knock on wood. But yeah, I'm in there. He's off today again, so he's gonna rock with me. We got major rain coming around noonish, which is cool. Everything we're doing is in one spot, so if we get there at about 9 o'clock, there's no reason for us to be there much past noon. But anyways, guys, yep, stay tuned. We don't have to go get chlorine or anything. We do have to stop and get just a little bit of gas. But I'll probably just pick this video back up in the truck when we're on our way and fill you guys in on what's going on. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we made it. We're on site. We've probably been here 15 minutes just looking around. I haven't even walked around the house fully. We're kind of just getting these little things set up. We have a lot of rain in the forecast today, so we're not like lollygagging, getting here and getting set up. Stuff takes a little bit of time, but we will walk this property together. Right now, I'm going to have him pour in this. We're going to go ahead and use a downstream house wash mix for the pre-treat of the driveway. We're going to use soap. I like it when it's soapy. That's why we're going to do it. But you can see the guys with the mowers are doing burnout turnarounds on their driveway, which is crap. Like, you don't do that kind of stuff, man. I cut lawn for 20 years. They're just getting on the driveway and locking it up and doing a 180, but we can get that off. There's nothing here that looks crazy. I honestly think this is going to be one of the first times that this concrete was clean, and whenever that's the case, it comes out really good. Anyways, we've got this poured. I'm probably going to get him set up to just start going. Oh, never mind. He didn't pour it yet. We'll do it now. That's all it is, guys. We got a little bit in there from yesterday still. We're not going to add any soap because there's still soap in there. But that's it. That's overkill, too. We're not going to use all that just to pre-treat the driveway. This house does have gutters, so there is going to be chlorine running down here, so it's going to need a really good rinse because, man, the SH loves to just get in these cracks, and whenever it does that, it holds the smell. And guys, the stuff does not smell good when it's 6 1/4. You could see last night it rained here. Look at all this mulch is gone. So usually, guys, when I do this, I'll move this for the job and let it just fall right there. I might even dig out a little hole there. The stuff runs off of this way faster than the asphalt shingles. But we got gutters, so it's not crazy. Haven't been back here. So yeah, we'll probably move these little pads just so we can have it just sit more right there. Easier to control where we post and wet it during. We've got it down to a system here, guys. We've done so many. We don't have to really say much to each other. Once I get up there, I can just tell what we're doing. But if you guys remember, we did this one and that one a while back. But it's a nice patio. Hopefully it'll have me back to clean the concrete. It looks like it's ready. But anyways, this is what we're doing. We got this one here. We'll move that. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully we can get... Is that screen open? That stinks. Alright, well that's going to be difficult for the post and the rinse during. I'll probably have to get up. Well, I'm already going to be up there, but I'll probably just use the ball valve up there. Which stinks, but it's doable. And look at that, man. They must have got tons of rain. I mean, we did at my house, and I'm not far, but we'll go ahead and move that. As far as up here, we'll put a thin layer of water on all this before we ever start applying chem. Even though everything's watered in good, you just don't want it on there if it's dry. Anyways, so what we're going to do now is he's going to go ahead. Hopefully the pressure washer starts, guys. We got caught in the monsoon with it yesterday, and I did not have it covered. So fingers crossed on that. But anyways, what we're going to do here is I'll go ahead. We'll get the surface cleaning started. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not going to climb up on the roof and show you anything till I get up there to really start doing the work. So that's what we're going to do. We'll pick back up when we're doing the driveway.
Alright, y'all, we're pre-wetting right now, as you can see. Then we're going to apply SH and get onto the surface cleaner.
Alright guys, I'm going to have them drop us in the soap and get this thing rolling. Guys, I'm not worried about the grass. Serious downpour yesterday here. Serious. If this was 2 days ago, we would have been wetting the edges of the grass, guys, because we've been in a drought. I love that smell, guys. It's reacting real good. I got the revs turned down about a quarter. They're dirty, but they're not no 12 volt dirty. We probably will go ahead and post treat with the 12 because we'll need to flush it out anyway.
Yep.
And it really makes the concrete bright. But I'm going to show you guys I got a problem with one of my, it's actually two of my valves on my proportioner. I'll show you guys a little bit later. I'm going to have to replace the SH knob and the water knob. They're leaking.
Aye, aye, aye. But yeah, y'all, this has been the pre-treat here. We'll pick it back up when we're surface cleaning.
Alright guys, we're under the surface cleaning. I'm going to get a little bit of close-up footage of them cleaning. Then I'm going to go ahead and get you on the tripod up there. See it? Try to get a good view. That way we can do a really good time lapse. It just looks cool when you can speed it up and see it happen fast. It's not cool when it's regular speed. Anyway, here we go guys. All right, y'all. We are up here. Just climbed up. Brought the tripod and my mask, gloves, and an extra rag. This is like my initial walk around. I have seen a few things, but I haven't been around the whole thing. To me, it looks pretty good. You guys have seen in a couple videos ago that one, it must have had 20 tiles that were loose. Up here, this is the normal stuff, these little corner chips, and then you see these little pieces laying around. That's like normal wear and tear. I'm not seeing anything like a ton of broken tiles or even loose ones. Not yet. I'm not going to go all the way down here. We are going to start on this back corner. I don't really know. We're going to figure that part out, if it's going to be the back right here or is it going to be this side. Either way, we can't get in there. So I'm going to have to post rinse and pre-rinse from the roof. So that's going to be a little bit of a thing. He'll set the 6-footer up over there and just hand me the stuff. He's going to right now start laying down that first coat of water, starting on this side, work his way around, because we're going to start over here. It's going to be a little bit of a glitchy little thing with this, but nothing crazy. It's not like, oh man, this is going to... No, it's just a matter of I got to wet it pre and post from up top. That's not crazy. Oh man. Anyways, sorry if I'm just on here rambling, but that's what I do. Ramble and work my ass off. But anyways, guys, you can see the thin set. That's always going to be the dirtiest thing just because of how porous. So that's a lot of double tapping up here. Today, guys, I'm actually going to try to do something just a little bit different. I'm only going to turn the SH strength down by 1/4, and I'm going to try to see if there's like a crazy difference. If not, I'm just going to start running 6 from now on. And it's not because I'm trying to be cheap, just that 1/4, it could be the difference between really burning something up. I haven't had any problems, but if I can go less hot, I would like that. Anyways, I'm gonna climb down, get her all primed up. I'm probably not gonna do any filming down there because you can see he's got the pressure washer on and it's impossible to hear me. And I'm not gonna sit there and yell. People think I'm out here fighting. So stay tuned and I will catch you guys when I figure out what we're gonna film next. Guys, I'm opting to go up here and just do a little bit of trimming. That's why I always keep these. It's crazy. I just used these yesterday on a job. Now I'm doing it again. It just makes when I'm spraying way better. It might get in there, drip. Who knows? Get it on that. That's an expensive push. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple little quick cuts. Nothing that's crazy. That's it, guys. Just the stuff that was rubbing. We will obviously clean that up, but it took 5 seconds. Alright, guys. We're onto the cool stuff now. I'm going to grab the gun off them, pre-wet all that, do this back piece, and then we'll go this way. Honestly, guys, I don't even know why I didn't put my mask on. Hold on 1 second. That was stupid. Alright guys, so I've set it up down here so you can see better when I wash this. It's better looking like this than down. I've noticed that when editing. I did come over here and post wet everything. We're done on this back piece here. It's still drying. You can see it though. The thin set looks amazing, guys. Very good. We knew what it was going to look like because we've done so many in here, but it just never gets old to see it just transform like that right in front of your eyes. And even when I'm back editing it in kind of that fast motion and you see it happening, it's cool. Anyway, stay tuned. We're going to go ahead, blow this side out, and then we'll be onto the front. And that's really the hard part with all those intricate angles. Here we go. Alright guys, we're almost done here. I'm just letting them catch up on water a little bit. We've done all that. Still got this front, and then the big side here. I'm trying to get all the footage, guys. It's taking me a lot longer to do the job, but I'm trying to get all the footage. Anyways, I'm happy with the progress. I'm happy with the way it's turning out. I'm glad that the sun's being blocked for a little bit. Man, it's hot. This thing fills up fast, guys. Alright guys, this will be the last move of the tripod. It is starting to drizzle a little bit. I don't feel like it's going to stick around long, so I'm not even going to let it get to me. Rule number one, guys, don't panic. That's rule number one. If you follow that for rule number one, your life would be way smoother. Learned that the hard way a few times too, guys. Anyways, I'm trying to get the best footage to show you guys the whole process. Hold on. What I'm gonna do now is shut the camera off until I get all this straightened up. I might have him throw me a water, and then we'll go ahead and just bang the rest of this out, and then I'll take you on a walk around so we can see if I missed anything or if I should have did something different. But anyways, I'll see you on the end of this. This is the final push. I'm gonna put this back on because the stuff, it's loud. Let's get this thing done. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Here she is. Front's always the hardest because of all this, different angles, and pretty much just because of all the different angles. And then these all fall into different gutters, and you're always worried about him staying where he needs to be, and it's hard to yell with the respirator on. It's hard to breathe with that thing on. Guys, I'm gonna go with wearing the mask literally will overheat you ASAP. I'm gonna be able to taste my dinner and my head don't hurt. But man, that thing it makes it hard to breathe. Anyways, here we are. It's still drying. It never looks, you could see the neighbors. We did that one. We did the very next one. It looks like the house over there guy finally finished with that little pressure washer. But anyways, I want to show you the screens. We couldn't get inside, which stinks, but we rinsed the heck out of it. Look, there ain't no crust on there. Took an extra 60 seconds to pull the hose up here and rinse this from the top. But that's it, guys. We did have to re-hit some of this. The thin set had staining. It just dries up fast when it's hot. And then when it's wet, you'll think you got it, and it's just wet until it's dry. Those are easy to miss. But yeah, I'm super happy with the way it turned out, guys. This looks good. It really does. I mean, all we need now is company shirts, and I'd be able to call myself a professional straight up, man. That might be the next thing, guys. Get me some old company shirts so I can be a professional. But there's the rig. There it is, guys. Professional rig. All right, I'm gonna climb down before I just start rambling on. What I will talk to you guys at the bottom. We'll do that final walk around, but I'm gonna go ahead and rinse everything myself just to get that peace of mind. See you at the bottom. All right, y'all. We just dropped it in the water. So I'm gonna do part of my flush out right here. We're only post-treating the cement, concrete, whatever you want to call it. Not the pavers, because the pavers will just hold the smell. We are going to rinse this. I'm not going to leave it on there, guys. We never really do gutters with pre or post. Try to be cautious as we can with stuff. I think that's it. Whenever you see that little burst of soap, that means she's in pulling the clean. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys. What I'm gonna do right now is do my final walk around rinse while he's wrapping stuff up, and then we'll go ahead and do a walkthrough at the end. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Here she is. Street view. Concrete's wet, obviously. You just saw me rinsing it. But what I'm going to do now, guys, is just take you around and show you everything. We rinse everything that we post-treated out here. I don't leave it hot on there like that. Not that hot. We're going to go ahead and we got to put those back. But I came through and rinsed this down like it was a house wash. Just so there's nothing on the windows. We rinsed off a light spray here just in case there was residue. All this is new, so we ain't trying to. But there it is. Got all the screens rinsed because, guys, there really was a little bit getting on the screen from the overspray, but I'm very happy with this project. I haven't done one in here I don't like. You guys that wash know when the properties are newer and really nobody's been on it washing before you, it's like a blank canvas. They really turn out good. I go places where guys use too hot of stuff and burned on it. It got in the soffits and burned it. It's just, you clean it, but it doesn't look perfect. When you clean in here, it stinking looks perfect. See, I rinsed down crazy on this house. You can smell it back here. We rinsed this down. But there it is, guys. Another good project. Starting to rain. Go figure. I'll send him back around to do this. Takes two hands, and I don't have two hands right now. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, give us a sub, follow along. We're usually 2 days a week with these wash vlogs. Sometimes I'll put out a little bit of a controversial video just to boost the algorithm up, bring the trolls out of hiding. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead, finish tearing everything down, putting those things back, and then I'll catch you guys in the truck. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, that's a wrap. We're done. We're headed to the house, 1 o'clock. Real good day. Not complaining. Yes, it was hot, and I'm completely soaked, drenched from sweat, but it was worth it. You guys think I'm always out here just complaining? I'm not. But I will get on here and expose stuff that needs to be out in the open. Moving forward, guys, I'm gonna have to figure something out with this channel because this is a business channel. So I gotta kind of be professional, and my wife has to remind me when I'm on there responding to some of the comments. Majority of you guys are straight, you're cool. I know you rock with us, but they warned me, as soon as you get monetized, the trolls start popping out of the woodwork. And guys, it's already happening. And I'm not gonna go back and forth ever, but I always got something that I could say. But again, it's a business channel. So moving forward, I'm gonna be a little bit more professional. It just seemed like once I started out being myself out here with you guys, and just my channel actually took off. So I'm not gonna stop that. I just gotta figure out how to just keep it for my my true fans, the guys that been rocking with me since the jump. Like, guys, I appreciate you. But I don't want to not be myself is what I'm getting at. So, putting my head together with my wife to figure out what I can do to kind of just maybe do something for my true subs. Damn, we almost missed the turn, guys. That's ass. I look like an idiot. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I got to do moving forward because this is a business channel.
He's becoming woke, guys.
Yeah,
he's getting woke.
I am. But so that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. But as far as like hurting people's feelings and stuff, I guess what I'm trying to say is I am gonna tone it down a little bit on this, but I am gonna figure out if I need to just open up another channel, the channel for the non-sensitive, if you guys know what I mean. And then if you come on there with all that crap, that means you're a pain freak and you're looking for it, and then I can actually like really give it back. But until we figure that out, I'm gonna kind of just turn it back to washing, because guys, I do generate leads from this, and I'm sure there's people that are like, oh man, this guy's good at what he does, but he's just a little too loose around the edges, rough around the edges. We're gonna go rough around the edges. But anyways, you see that guy took his half out of the middle back there, so we had to squeeze him. You know the routine though. When I'm with my partner in crime, he's gonna be the one that closes it out. So guys, thanks for rocking with us. I'll see you on the next one. I do have a job tomorrow that I'm gonna go out and film. No, I'm not gonna film. I'm gonna be out there doing it, but I'm not gonna film because I'm gonna be by myself and it's Saturday and I wanna kind of just get in and get out type of deal. It's nothing crazy, but see you on the next one.
Precision pressure wash, y'all. It was a hot one today, but it's always hot in summer. If you enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.